So I'm contemplating something else because um, now I'm thinking if I should switch up because originally it was hit the gym every single day, bro. Hit the gym, even if it's just cardio. Go to the fucking gym. And now it kind of incorporates because I go to work at 9. So there's really like no excuse, you know. But anyway, so yesterday I was like, nah, I'm not gonna go to the gym because I want to eat my frog. And first things first, because I was kind of telling myself that throughout the day too. Is like, nah, because it's easy for you to work out, bro. Or it's more ingrained. You're more likely to do it. So I was like, you go to work, and then you get the pleasure of working out and doing what matters to you. So I went to work first. A good work day, got my pies, walked to the bus. Interesting enough, bro, I think it was spiritual or something because I started stressing, bro. I'm like, fuck, I'm walking around with these pies. I'm like, I feel like a weirdo. And I start scratching. I'm like, fuck. I'm stressing. But it was all good, G. Walked to the bus stop, got on. Everything worked out. Got off at the one bus stop, walked to the other one, and the bus pulls up right at that time, right on time. Got home, walked straight home, hit my burpees because I hit my push-ups in the morning before I left. And that's part of the reason why I didn't go to the gym yesterday either. I think it works out because um, I was like, well, it's a push-up and burpee day, and I've been doing it Monday and Wednesday. Today's Friday, so I'm just gonna stick to that. Did my push-ups in the morning before work, so I still got my little workout in a little bit. And then after work, as soon as I came in, I told myself I was like, I just want to do 20-minute burpees. Usually I count, but we don't go by the number, we go by the clock. So I was like, I just want to get 20-minute burpee session real quick, and I'm like, I'm gonna do it now, or else I might get tired, or I might just put it off and then never do it. So I was like, nah, we gotta do it first things first. So first thing, just hit my burpees. And I just stayed perpetual motion the whole time, bro. Because I got my usual routine or whatever, right? And the girl was still at work. So I come home, I just hit my burpees. And what's funny is on the bus ride home, I'm thinking like, oh, what should I do? Because, I have my calendar that pops up, right? And it tells me, oh, at this time you do this, at this time you do that. So I was like, well, fuck, I'm behind on all this. Like, what should I do? Should I do this? Should I do that? But I just went with the flow. And right after I finished that, I just like automatically knew what I was supposed to do with the other. Mm. So I was like, well, as soon as I stepped in the door, and I'm wondering about, oh, should I do this? Should I do that? Because I got like 5 different things I want to do, and my schedule's all a little different now. But I was like, no, here's your burpees first thing. Boom, do that. And I was like, well, right after burpees, I want to take a shower, so let's do that. Hit the shower. And I was like, oh, well, I want to shave because when I come to work next week, I don't want to have to wear a beard mask or beard net or whatever. Because I was thinking about that all day. I was like, I'm not wearing this beard net again. So took my shower and I'm like, what do I do next? Automatically knew, I'm going to shave. And I get fresh to fight. That's a little quote that I always think of. I'm like, I get fresh to fight. So I was like, okay, I want to shower, but before I shower, I got to do the burpees. So I do my burpees, take the shower, then I shave, and the whole day, mind you, I'm like, oh, I don't know what to do. Which one should I do first? But it all just came to me. I was like, just focus on the task, focus on the task, and the next thing came, the next thing came. So then I get out, and I'm like, well, after I shower, I like to do the dishes. So I did the pile of dishes, got the house clean, and my little routine is dishes, litter, trash. And it's funny. Is it funny? Or is it God's timing? Like, right after I finish the dishes, right after I finish, bro, I'm taking off the gloves. And this girl comes home from work. Anyway, so so I'm finished with the dishes. So then I take out the litter and the trash. And she's already acting funny because she's not saying what's up or looking at me or shit. I don't know. So whatever, because I already know. Fuck the rest. I don't even care about the chores. It's just a discipline. I want to do my content. So I was doing all that shit leading up to just so I can do my content. So she comes home right when I finish my dishes. Then I do the litter, the trash. And then I hop straight on the computer and do my little editing while she does her thing, whatever she does. Goes to the back porch and smokes. My day's clean over here. So I did my afternoon routine, which is your exercise, the dishes, and content creation. So I felt great. I did everything that I was supposed to. And I went to bed. The only real words this girl said to me, she opened that door and I'm sleeping on the couch. She was like, what are you doing tomorrow? I was like, nothing. But I kind of wanted to tell her, going to the gym. Now, like I said, I woke up at 4 a.m. to the feeling of like something tapping my back. And I was like, oh, I'm scared. Even though subconsciously I told myself, if you wake up at the same time like you did yesterday, hit the fucking gym. But whatever. I think it all worked out because I was like, yeah, I'll get my extra rest anyway. So I sleep. So I came in to lay on this bed because I was like, oh, my back's acting funny. So I'm going to lay on the bed. So I just laid next to her on the bed and just laid and went to sleep. Then I woke up in the morning and I was like, I want to do my breathing exercises. So I go back to the couch, do my breathing exercises, which usually always helps me feel better physically and mentally. And then the girl wakes up and she's like, oh, will you go with me to the store to get this money order so we can pay rent? I'm like, yeah. But it just so happened to be 8:30, which is my time to do lifting. I usually lift with my dumbbell anyway on Saturdays at 8:30 anyway. And she wanted to go right at 8:30, right when I'm doing my thing, right? So I just did a superset, 3 minutes. Like usually, sometimes if I'm in crunch time, I'll just listen to one song, like a 3-minute song, and I'll just be lifting the whole time, no rest. That's a pretty good pump. So I get my little pump in because I'm still sore anyway, and I hit burpees last night. So I was like, yeah, I'll keep it light anyway. Fuck it. Then we go to the stove. We get the money order. And she wants to go shopping, so we buy all these things for breakfast and dinner. I'm cooking, of course, but we're buying these items. Then we go home. Ta-da! Calendar event pops up. It's time to do your yard work. On Saturdays at 9:30, I do my fucking yard work. And she expected me to cook breakfast because she put all the breakfast items on the counter, and I'm like, fuck that. Following my routine, it's 9:30. That means it's time to fucking go in the backyard. So I put the items in the fridge. And October is the month of positivity, so I'm staying up, bro. I'm like, I'm when bad things happen or someone has an attitude, it's like, it's all right, it's all right, it's all right, it's all good, it's all good. We're gonna stay up. We're gonna handle this event from a different vantage point, from a different point of view. You know what I'm saying? You know, we gotta stay up. So I was like, yeah, it's all good. Yeah, she wants me to cook, no problem. I'm just gonna have to wait. I'm gonna do my thing. So I put on my little suit that I wear, put my boots on, go to the backyard, and do my work in the backyard. Pick up the boo boo from the dogs. I don't do it every day, but I do it every Saturday. Pick up the boo boo and move the brush. Right now, I'm just trying to chop everything down, and since it's going to be cold season soon, I'm just going to burn it all. And even when I was cleaning up the brush, I'm like, man, this came from the neighbors because somebody cut the tree limbs because they was messing with the electric wires. It falls on their property, right? But they're like, oh, the city said it's your problem because it came from your tree. Okay, so all this fucking brush I take to the backyard, and I've been like organizing it by size and shit, and now I'm just cutting it down. So every week I'm just cutting it down little bit by little bit, and I'm just gonna have fires. Probably tonight I'm gonna start to initiate a new routine for me, where on Saturdays I have a fire in the backyard, and I just stare at the flame and play some music and chill, me time, whatever. Might have a weekly burn just so I can get rid of the fucking wood, because there's a lot of it. But yeah, times are changing, man. Seasons are changing, and I don't know. It's just time to lock the fuck in, man. So the way that the timeline was working, saying that I'm upset about the gym and whatever, well, I don't know, man. I don't know what that is. Because I just so happened to listen to one of my guys again, the guy I usually listen to while I'm doing my yard work. And he was talking about, oh, when you wake up in the morning, instead of drinking that water like you usually do, drink your whey protein, um, and with five, five something of creatine. He said throughout the day you're supposed to have 10, so you have 5 more at, is it milligrams? But 5, put it in with your shake. And then he's like, if you want to hit your cardio in the morning, that's cool, but save your lifting for the afternoon. He said like 2 p.m. or if it's later too, that's cool because you just want to go all out on your workout, right? So hell, that might be my thing too because I used to just hit cardio in the morning. So That might be my new thing too. Hit the cardio, take a shower at the gym so I'm fresh, and go straight to work. And hell, you might have to put your bag in the locker room. And then in the afternoons when you get out, you might just have to go straight back to the gym and do your pump and get your lifting workout. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. And that's the thing. That's why. But the fact that I'm kind of like going back and forth with it kind of makes me feel like I should. But I don't know. It's either that or just save the gym for Saturdays and Sundays, which might be better because that was my original plan. Because like I said before, I really want to eat the frog, which is the hardest thing for me, which is go to work. You know, before you start mixing in all these other variables. And the things that I have been keeping up with routinely for a while, for the last couple of weeks at least, is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, hitting my burpees, yard work on Saturday, cardio on Sundays, and lifting on Tuesdays with my dumbbell at home. Is it Tuesdays? Oh yeah, no, not Tuesday, just on Saturdays. But yeah, I've been keeping up with the lifting days on Saturday. So Saturday is usually yard work and lifting days with the lightweight dumbbell. Sunday is usually where I try to up my cardio, go for walks twice, once in the morning, once at night. And then Monday, Wednesday, Friday, do my push-ups and burpees. So I've been maintaining that, right? So adding another variable already is going to work to earn money. And I want that to last. You don't want to have burnout. So, thinking about adding another variable of going to the gym every day, it's a lot. But when I was thinking about it, I'm like, damn, though, man, I would feel like the fucking man, though, if I hit the gym and I go to work. But I think I handled it right because yesterday was a great day. It was a good day. Because I hit everything, right? Because if I go to the gym at 5 a.m., then I'm kind of missing out on my journaling. I'm kind of missing out on my content setup. Because in the morning, and I missed it today because I didn't wake up on time, and I was going back and forth. But, your journaling, the content setup, because I just set everything up, put it all in place. Then in the afternoon when I get home from work, I do the editing. But whatever. That's my whole little thing. Plus the meditation. I do my breathing exercise. I try to listen to a word from God. Try to read something out of the Bible. So I think it's good. Now that I'm talking about it, it might just be good to maintain this schedule that you have, this little routine in the morning. The fact that it is 9 o'clock, yeah, it allows you enough time to go to the gym, but that hasn't really been your routine for the last couple of months. My routine is, okay, I listen to some meditation music in the morning. I do my breathing exercise. I do my journaling. I do my content setup. I read something positive. And that's kind of what I did yesterday. And if it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'll hit my push-ups first thing in the morning. So it worked out. Hit my push-ups in the morning. Then I was like, eat the frog. We go straight to work. Then we come home and I do my burpees because it's push-up and burpee day. So I do my burpees. Then I do my routine and it all worked out. And I worked the whole time when I came back, bro. From straight into burpees. Came home, straight into burpees. Changed, went straight into it. Then took my shower, shaved. Then went straight to the dishes. Finished everything. Straight to content creation. By the time it finished, I had Alexa hit me with the alarm at 9 p.m., 9:09 p.m. Oh, it's time for bed. And I'm chuckling to myself like I'm finishing my editing and she's telling me it's time for bed. That's hilarious. And I have a calendar event that pops up at 9:30. It lights out. So yesterday was great, actually. And today, everything worked out perfectly. Synchronization. Because I got a little extra rest, yes. Maybe I was supposed to hit the gym, I don't know. But I followed my regular routine, though. I got my lightweight lifting with the dumbbell. Went to the store with the girl, handled business. Came back right on time to do my yard work. Did my fucking yard work, made some progress, listened to a good podcast from my guy. Cooked a great breakfast, because I didn't eat at all yesterday. Not one fucking bite of nothing. Ha ha ha. And I had a great breakfast like a king today. And I'm going to eat dinner today. Ha ha. I feel great. I feel great. It's 5:55 p.m., which means it's about that time. I want to do some studying some math, then do some content creation. Like I usually would do before I had a job. It's about that time. It's 5:55 p.m. Which means it's time to study, baby boy. Study my math. That's the one thing I've been consistent with. I don't know why. But hell, next thing I'm doing, adding and subtracting fractions. I don't care if I have to go back to the basics, boy. Every day, at least something, at least one page, something. So it's time to study. Around this time, I like to study. Then I'm going to handle my content creation. So we'll see how next week goes, bro, because I've been maintaining this schedule, this routine somewhat, to what I have, and my thing is, I don't want to add too many variables. I don't want to go too crazy, and throughout the week, next week, my 6-day work week, which is going to be a first for me. Even working yesterday at that assembly line, we're talking about like 8 hours of work right there. Actually more, but working a full shift. And I'm like, man, this is a first for you in a while, big bro. So that's my frog, eating the frog. That's my main priority, is just go to work. Then you can reward yourself with going to get a workout or whatever. Whatever. It's all good, G. But, yeah, man. I feel good. I feel great. I feel blessed. God is good. Hallelujah, man. I look forward to it.